No matter what you do, a small voice inside your mind keeps telling you that you're not good enough. You hear it when you wake up. You hear it before you sleep. It follows you to work, to school, to dinner with friends. You try to ignore it, but it gets louder when you want to do something new. You want to speak, but the voice says, don't. You will say the wrong thing. You want to try, but the voice says, wait. You are not ready. And so you stop. You wait. You feel stuck. I know that feeling because it is human. And today, we are going to talk about it, together, in simple words. Self-doubt is not your fault. It is a habit of the mind. It is like an old program running in the back of your head. It starts small. Maybe when you were a child, someone laughed at your answer in class. Maybe a teacher said, not good enough. Maybe your parents wanted the best for you. So they said, be careful. Don't make mistakes. You were young. Your brain was learning how the world works. And your brain learned one big lesson. Mistakes are dangerous. So now, even today, your brain tries to protect you. It says, don't try, because if you try, you might fail. And if you fail, people will judge you. Do you see it? Your mind thinks it is helping, but really, it is keeping you small. You feel this when you write a message and then delete it. You type, hey, how are you? But you look at it for 10 seconds. You think, is this boring? Well, they think I'm weird. So you press delete. You try again. Delete again. 5 minutes pass, and you send nothing. Your heart beats fast. You feel tired, but you did nothing. That is self-doubt. It steals your time. It steals your voice. And you are not alone in this. Millions of people do the same thing every day. Or think about speaking English. You know the words. You practice alone in your room. You sound good. You feel strong. But then someone asks you a question in real life. Suddenly your mind goes blank. Your hands feel cold. You think, what? If I say it wrong? What if they laugh? So you stay silent. You smile and nod. Later, you feel angry at yourself. You say, why didn't I speak? I knew the answer. That feeling is heavy. It is frustration. It is embarrassment. And it hurts because you know you are smarter than this moment shows. Overthinking is the best friend of self-doubt. You want to post a photo, but you think for 20 minutes. Is my hair okay? Is the caption stupid? Will people think I'm showing off? You want to apply for a job, but you read the job page 5 times. I only have 3 of the 5 skills. They will say no. So you close the page. You think and think and think, but you do not move. Overthinking feels like work, but it is not. It is fear wearing a mask. And fear always asks for more time. More time to be ready. More time to be perfect. But perfect never comes. You compare yourself to others all the time. You open social media for 1 minute. You see a friend buying a house. You see a girl from school starting a business. You see a man your age speaking perfect English in a video. And quickly, you feel behind. You think, I am 25 and I have nothing. I am 30 and I am late. I am 40 and it is too late for me. Your chest feels tight. You feel jealous, even if you are happy for them. That is normal. Your brain looks at others to understand where you stand. But social media is not real life. People show the best 10 seconds of their day. They do not show the doubt, the debt, the nights they cried. So you compare your full life to their best moment. Of course you feel less. Of course you feel tired. You also feel this when you start something and then quit. You buy a notebook to write every day. Day 1 feels good. Day 2 feels okay. Day 3, you miss it. Day 4, the voice says, "See, you cannot do it. Why try?" So you stop. You start learning English. You study for a week. Then one busy day happens. You miss one lesson. The voice says, "You are not serious. Give up." And you listen, not because you are lazy, but because quitting feels safer than failing later. Your brain says, "If I quit now, I cannot fail later." But quiet quitting is also a kind of failure. It is the failure to give yourself a chance. Fear of judgment is deep inside us. A long time ago, if your group left you, you could not live. You needed people to eat, to be safe. So your brain learned, be liked, be safe. Today, we do not need the group to survive. But the brain does not know that. So when you want to speak in a meeting, your brain says, "Danger. They will judge you. Stay quiet. Be safe." Your face gets hot. Your voice shakes. It is not because you are weak. It is because your brain is old. It is using old rules for a new world. Low confidence often comes from waiting. You say, "I will speak English when I am ready." You say, "I will start my project when I feel confident." But confidence does not come first. Action comes first. Confidence is the prize you get after you do the hard thing. Think of a baby learning to walk. The baby is not confident. The baby falls. The baby stands up again. After 10 times, after 50 times, the baby walks. Then the baby feels confident. Not before. Your life is the same. You will not feel ready before you start. You will feel ready after you start. The brain also loves negative thoughts. This is called negative bias. It means your mind sees danger more than it sees good. If 10 people say you did great, and one person says you were okay, which one do you remember at night? The one bad comment. Why? Because long ago, remembering danger kept you alive. But now, it keeps you scared. So you have to teach your brain a new way. You have to show it proof. And proof only comes from action. You feel behind in life because life has no finish line. School had a finish line. At 18, you graduate. At 22, maybe college ends. After that, the road is open. No one tells you what is next. So you look at others and think, they are ahead. I am behind. But life is not a race. Some people marry at 20, some at 50, some never. Some get rich at 25, some at 60. Some find peace with little money. You are not late. You are on your path. But self-doubt tells you to hurry, then tells you to stop. It is a confusing voice. Don't trust it fully. Needing validation from others is also part of this. You do something good. You wait for someone to say, "Well done." If they say nothing, you feel empty. You think, maybe it was not good. But other people are busy. They have their own doubt. They have their own life. If you wait for them to make you feel good, you will always wait. Your power must come from you, from the small promise you keep to yourself. So what do? We start small. We stop waiting to feel perfect. Perfect is a lie. Perfect is the biggest reason people never start. You think, when my English is perfect, I will speak. But you will never feel it is perfect, so you will never speak. Instead, say, "My English is 60% today." That is enough to say hello. Then say hello. Feel the fear. Do it anyway. Next time, it will be 61%. That is how you grow. Slowly, calmly, daily. Take small actions every day. One message, one sentence, 1 minute of speaking. If you want to write 3 lines. If you want to exercise, do 1 push-up. Your brain will say, "That is too small." It will not change anything. Do not listen. Small is strong because small is possible. And possible becomes habit. And habit becomes change. You do not need big moves. You need daily moves. Speak even when nervous. Your voice will shake. That is okay. Shaking means you care. Shaking means you are alive. People do not hear the shake as much as you think. They hear your idea. They hear your try. And every time you speak with fear, fear gets a little smaller. It is like going into a cold pool. First it hurts. Then your body gets used to it. Your mind is the same. Fear gets used to you if you do not run. Stop comparing your life. When you see someone win, say in your mind, good for them. My time is coming. Then close the app. Go back to your life. You do not need to know what everyone else is doing. You need to know what you are doing today. Ask yourself at night, did I do one small thing for my future? If yes, you won. That is the only score that matters. Trust slow progress. A tree does not grow in one day, but every day it grows a little. You do not see it. Then one day it gives shade. You are the same. You read one page today. You learn one word today. You speak one sentence today. In 1 year, that is 365 pages, 365 words, 365 sentences. That is not small. That is a new life. But you must be patient. Fast progress feels good for a week. Slow progress changes your life forever. Accept mistakes calmly. You will say the wrong word. You will send a bad text. You will feel stupid. Good. That means you are trying. Mistakes are not the end. They are the path. Say to yourself, thanks, mistake. You taught me something. Then try again. People who win are not people who never fail. They are people who fail, learn, and continue. Be that person. Confidence is built, not born. No baby is born with public speaking skills. No one is born with perfect English. People build it. Step by step. Word by word. You can build it too. But you must pick up the tool. The tool is action. Not thinking. Not planning. Not watching more videos. Action. One small action now. Think about being confident alone but insecure around others. You sing in the shower. You dance in your room. You feel free. Then people come and you freeze. Why? Because alone, there is no judgment. With people, judgment feels possible. But here is a secret. Most people are thinking about themselves, not you. They are also scared. They are also thinking, do I look okay? When you know this, you feel lighter. You are not on a stage. You are just a person with other people. Breathe. Be human. Mental exhaustion comes from fighting yourself all day. One part of you says, do it. The other part says, don't. This fight burns your energy. So you feel tired even if you did nothing. The way to get energy back is to choose. Choose to act for 5 minutes. When you act, the fight stops. Your mind becomes quiet. Try it. Next time you feel tired from thinking, do one tiny task. Send the text. Write the line. Say the word. See how your mind calms down. Jealousy is also a teacher. When you feel jealous, ask, what does this show me about my own dream? If you feel jealous of someone speaking English, it means you want to speak English. That is good. Use the feeling. Let it pull you forward, not down. Say, if they can do it, I can learn too. Then open your book. Then practice 1 minute. Turn pain into power. Now, the turning point. Listen closely. The problem was never that you were weak. The problem was that you stopped believing in yourself. You were not born with doubt. You learned it. And what you learn, you can unlearn. You are not broken. You are just running an old program. And today, you can start a new one. A new line of code. It says, I act before I feel ready. It says, I am allowed to be a beginner. It says, I am enough, even while I grow. You do not need to be fearless. You need to be brave for 10 seconds. 10 seconds to raise your hand. 10 seconds to press send. 10 seconds to say, I don't know, but I will try. Your life will change in these 10 seconds. Because 10 seconds of courage, done every day, becomes a lifetime of confidence. So from today, be kind to yourself. Talk to yourself like you talk to a good friend. If your friend said, I am stupid, you would say, no, you are learning. Say that to you. If your friend made a mistake, you would say, it's okay. Try again. Say that to you. You are with you all day. Make yourself a safe place. And remember this on hard days. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not less than others. You are a person trying. And trying is enough. Trying is beautiful. Trying is how all good things start. You may not see the change today, but it is happening, like a seed under the ground. You water it, and one day, green comes up. Keep watering. You have a voice. You have ideas. You have love to give. Don't let doubt keep them locked inside. The world needs your voice, even if it shakes, even if it is not perfect, even if it is simple. Simple is clear. Clear is strong. And you are stronger than you think. So breathe in. Breathe out. Feel your feet on the floor. You are here. You are safe. You are ready to take one small step. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. What is one tiny thing you can do in the next 5 minutes? Do that. Then smile. Because you just won against the voice. And you can win again tomorrow. I want you to know something deep in your heart. You are not alone. That feeling of insecurity, that frustration, that loneliness in a room full of people, I feel it too. We all feel it. But we do not have to live there. We can build a new home in our mind. A home with open windows. A home where we try, we fail, we learn, and we stay. And in that home, confidence grows like light in the morning. Slow, then all at once. So keep going. Keep speaking. Keep learning. Keep being human. Your path is yours. Walk it with your head up. You are not perfect, and you do not need to be. You just need to be real. And real is always enough. You are not your doubt. You are the person who hears the doubt and still chooses to move. That is power. That is courage. That is you. And I believe in you, even on the days you do not believe in yourself. One day, you will believe too. Not because someone told you, but because you showed yourself, one small action at a time. So be proud of yourself today. You showed up. You listened. You felt. That is not small. That is the start of everything. And starts are sacred. Protect this start. Do one more small thing tomorrow, and the next day, and soon you will look back and say, I did it. I was scared, but I did it. You are enough right now. You are growing, and that is beautiful. Keep your heart open. Keep your steps small. Keep your hope alive. The voice of doubt will get quieter. Your own voice will get stronger. And that is the most beautiful sound in the world. Subscribe to the channel for more English learning and self-improvement videos.